That's my dad. We're ready to go. We're ready. Go. Here we go. This amazing.
This week has been one with ups and downs. I was contemplating on even continue filming or continuing doing this at all. In other words, I kind of hit rock bottom and I did get frustrated. There's a lesson inside of all that. As you can see throughout the week, I tried on and continued doing everything. Even though there were some wins I did not do at all, I didn't give up. I did most of what I could, and that's all that I can really say about it, because we can't just be lingering in the past hoping that you could have done more. But I thought that was going to be my story for the week, but it wasn't. It was on frustration. I'll explain it in this type of story. The story is about Moses, which is a terrifying one, especially this one if you really think about it. This man spent 40 years doing the hardest job in the world. He led 1 million or more of complaining people through the desert. He put up with their insults, laziness, and rebellion for decades. His goal, his entire life mission, was to get them to the promised land. And to be honest, he was the most patient man alive at that point, until one day he just snapped. The people were complaining about water again. Moses was exhausted. He was grieving. His sister had just recently died. He was done. God had given him a simple instruction: speak to the rock and the water shall come out. It was supposed to be a moment of calm authority, but Moses was too frustrated to be calm. He didn't speak to the rock, and out of pure anger, he struck the rock twice with his staff. And here's the crazy part: the water still came out. The problem was solved, and the people drank. Because he acted out of anger instead of following the instruction, God told him because of that one outburst, he will no longer be the one who leads the people to the promised land. He did 40 years of work, but one moment of unchecked frustration cost him the finish line. And so this story was the one that popped out in my frustration this week. And this is the story that really gives me that sort of warning that frustration, first of all, doesn't alleviate at all. In the end, it could ruin up what you're building up to. And thanks to God, He's given me another opportunity.
I don't think you guys can see it, but there's tiny little things falling, and I think it's snow.
beautiful end to the week, and I can't wait for the next week. See what it brings. And again, the statement I'll leave you all guys with is the following. You can build something for 40 years and break it in 40 seconds. When you feel frustration is rising, don't strike the rock. Don't let a temporary emotion rob you of your permanent goal. And with that, I want to wish you all a happy Sabbath, and remember, 1% better thanks to God.